Video content, trying to repurpose your long form video content can be an actual pain in the bootay. Well, there are obviously ways to make this easier with AI. The problem is that there are so many different like weird AI options out there that it can be difficult to figure out like what should I actually use and what is actually going to give me the best results. And recently I discovered a tool called Opus Clip. You are going to learn all about it today. And it does so many cool things, not just like finding a random snippet within your videos. It actually will take your videos and compile all the best parts, give you a score, give you a title and a caption, and all kinds of amazing things. And today we are lucky to have the product marketing manager here with us. And I cannot wait for you to meet her because not only is she like so smart and like so on top of all the things in their crazy Discord channel, she also really loves ice cream, which I thought was a good thing for us to be talking about today as well. So please, as you are jumping in with us in the chat, give us the biggest welcome for Rebecca. Hooray!
Hi everyone, and thanks Molly for giving me this opportunity to be in your show.
Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. So I don't know if you've seen any of our shows. We get a little wild around here sometimes. So if this is your first time joining me on a show, my name's Molly Mahoney. Drop the word new in the chat. I obviously get very excited, as you can tell already. And Rebecca, I was so just honored and grateful to be able to have the time to chat with you before today. I've really appreciated your insights, and honestly, your community management skills are possibly the most like, I don't know, you're just the best. So I just want to say that.
That's amazing to hear. Thank you.
You're so welcome. So yes, we've got people here with us. It's so good to see you all here in the chat. Let us know where you're watching right now because we are currently streaming on several Facebook accounts. We're currently streaming. I believe we may even be on Instagram. I tried to set that up today for the first time. We're also on YouTube, and I know that you may be watching this in the replay. So if you're watching in the replay, drop the word replay below as well. And if you're like, what the heck is this tool that Molly's even talking about? I'm just going to jump right to it and let you check it out for yourself while we are going through this. So you can get 2 hours for free of Opus Clip. Is it Opus Clip or Opus Pro?
Opus Clip. Opus
Okay.
Pro is the URL.
Okay, great. So it's Opus Clip, and Rebecca's going to walk us through everything that it does. You know that I'm obsessed with AI if you've been around for a little bit. I really, when I saw this tool, I was like, okay, this is really next level because it's not just finding clips within the middle of your video. It's actually making a full compilation and pulling from the best parts throughout the video, which if you were going to do this as a human being, first of all, you probably wouldn't do it as well as the robots do. Second of all, it would take you forever. So can you just, as we're getting started, can you let us know how you even became, lucky enough to be on this team here working with Opus Clip and like how this actually got started? And then I've heard that if you stay on with us, we're going to get a full deep dive tour of the full program. And at the end, Rebecca's going to tell us what's coming up because there's some new things that just came out yesterday and there's new things that are coming out next week. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And
I'm
also
excited.
like next month and several months later.
Awesome. I love it. And then we'll have some time to take some questions too, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So in the chat, when you have questions, if you can just put a Q in the front of your question, that'll help me to come back and be able to grab the questions. So how did you get connected with Opus Clip in the first place?
Yeah, I joined the company last May. We were actually, a lot of our team members came from TikTok, and I also worked at TikTok's parent company, ByteDance. So we naturally like knew each other even before I joined this company.
What were you doing at TikTok? That wasn't in your bio,
we were like, most of us were creators ourselves, not as like pro creators as you, but we do have like a great passion about content creation, and we wanted to do something that can revolutionize content creation by utilizing the power of artificial intelligence. And you probably know that we started off with a live streaming product. Back then, we thought that live streaming was a great platform, and especially since COVID, for people to really get connected with each other and tell their story. But
some of you may have seen, I did a really random live video kind of in the middle of the night, which is actually how I first got connected to Rebecca.
Exactly.
I was very excited about this live streaming tool. And I don't even know, somebody shared it on Instagram or something, maybe Nikki, I don't know, but I saw it and I was literally like in bed when I saw it. And I was so obsessed with it that I got out of bed like in the middle of the night, did this live stream. And then I had a question about it. So I reached out to the team, and Rebecca then told me some very sad news, which was,
we just sunsetted our live streaming product. Yeah, but we're a small team, but I think our live stream product is solid enough, especially the engagement part. So hopefully in the future, we can have enough people to bring that back again.
oh my gosh, I would be so excited.
Okay.
Just on like a little tangent, what this live stream tool did, it's like, I love Restream. I love Be Live. And I think maybe, I was on the team at Be Live for about 5 years. So I love this kind of stuff. And what this other tool that they had did was like really gamify and bring the whole engagement up to a totally new level. So we are going to just put out there, we like to call in future gratitudes on banana phones. Do you know about this?
No.
I don't know. Yeah, look, I have one here. I'll show you. So I'll say, like, I can't wait for the live. I'm so grateful for the live streaming tool that came back in the future. But right now, what you're really focused on is these short form videos. And
exactly.
Can you kind of explain what makes this different? Because I know I've really loved the things that make Opus unique. And if you can explain it to everybody, I know it would be really helpful.
There are several different aspects that makes us really unique. I can start with the product or technology side. So we're actually currently the only company or product that is utilizing the latest like OpenAI and also like AI technologies for curation as well as reframing. You probably just mentioned that. So unlike other products which only finds you like a continuous clip out of a long video, we can actually find different highlight moments from different parts of the video and then rearrange them into a cohesive short clip.
And that's really what it's doing. Actually, I've been looking for the perfect way to explain it. That was so good. So it's really like it's creating this highlight reel from your long video. And for me, one of the things that I really try and do, which is not always easy, when I'm doing a long video or even when I'm speaking at an event, I try to think in sound bites so that when I think about the fact that we're going to be repurposing it in the future, and I try and create moments within the video that I know can be reused. And it is really difficult to do because it makes you kind of live in this multi-platform world within your own brain. And so the fact that we don't have to worry about that, because oftentimes, it's really hard to find a clip that's actually cohesive within a minute or 90 seconds. So how is it actually doing this?
We just train our AI with almost like 1,000 different prompts and then find the best moments. So even before that, we actually worked with close to, I think it's like more than 100 professional video editors as well as content creators to learn all the like sweet tricks and best practices of short video editing. And then we use AI to productize the best practice of short video editing.
Oh, that's so good. So it's not just, and we'll do a full walkthrough as well, but it's not just bringing, editing out that chunk. It's really doing almost like jump cuts. And even if you have more than one person in your video, it will automatically go between the people's faces. Like, I think I told you this, shoot, I should have this one as an example. I'll pull it up there. You know what? I have to show this to you. So my friend Alessio and I did this video, and I don't think I've shared this one yet. I only sent it to him, but it made me laugh so hard. And there is no way I would have created this on my own. But what it did is it actually scanned from my face to Alessio's face right at the perfect moment for a punchline that I laughed so hard. So I'm actually going to show you this video first, and then we'll go back in and you'll give us a full tour of like how the whole thing works.
Yes.
Will that work? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up because I sent this to him. Okay, hold on. I have to make it. Okay, I'm gonna screen share this. So Alessio and I had done a video chat, a podcast interview, and then he sent me the recording of it. I'm actually pulling up my separate Instagram chat with him. So I just said I pulled a few really awesome clips. This one was picked up by Opus Pro. Okay, and watch what it does. Alessio, I have to show you what I have in here because I opened up just right to the page. Can I show you what I do have in here, which may make you freak out?
Please.
Okay. She eats pasta with Brussels sprouts instead of meatballs.
Sprouts.
That's Alessio. I have to show you what So you can't really like when it continues on again, you can't see the whole thing quite as perfectly, but he's Italian, and I have a children's book where I talk about how she eats pasta with Brussels sprouts, and it just panned over. That was done all with AI, where it panned from me saying pasta with Brussels sprouts, and then it just like slowly goes to his face, and he's like, "Ooh," and then ends right on that moment, which I just think is so funny.
You have to share that with me. I want to
I
share it with
will.
the team. Okay, thank you.
I will. Even like the sound wasn't even there. It like knew that his face was going to be that good as the ending moment of the video. So
That's great.
awesome. Okay, great. Can you take us behind the scenes and kind of show us what we got?
Yes, of
Okay.
course. Let me share the screen.
I'm going to pull yours up. So if you want to just
Oh,
go to
okay.
the other tab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So this is, I'll do a quick demo. This is our main page and also the entrance of our product actually. So all you need to do is that you just need to drop a YouTube link over here.
Oh, and
So
this is another thing that's really cool as well,
mhm,
is that you don't need to wait to upload things. You can just use a YouTube video right there. You don't need to
yeah.
download it. You can just take the YouTube video and put it right there. And I'm actually going to put the link for this in the chat if you guys want to follow along with us.
Mhm.
Just molly.live/opus, and that'll give you 2 hours for free. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. So as you can see, currently we work best with talking head style videos. We are trying to optimize our algorithm for other different kinds of videos like vlog or gamings or screen sharings. But currently, like video podcasts or other single speaker videos are really good. We will next week we will launch a new auto framing algorithm, which will support multiple speaker videos, and they'll do a really good job. And next week we'll also support upload local files. So just in case you don't have a YouTube link, but only local files, you can upload it next week.
Awesome. So if you're
Yeah.
watching this, we are at the beginning of June. And I know I was so excited, Rebecca, that we were able to find this time because this was going to be right as you were releasing these new features. So if you're
Yeah,
watching this and it's the middle of June, all of this is probably already available for you because you are in the
that's
future.
true. That's true. Um, and after you drop the link, you just need to get clips for free, and it will direct you to a result page. And in the interest of time, I'll just use a demo page to show you our results. So as you can see, we will give you several different options of short clips from the long video. Usually for an hour-long video, we will process it anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes. And after waiting for 5 to 15 minutes, you will get around 15 different clips out of an hour-long video.
And can I pause you just here? Because
Yeah,
there's
of
one question that
course.
came up in the chat. And what I would
Uh-huh.
really love, actually, I didn't mention this at the beginning, but oftentimes when we're doing videos like this, we'll do this nugget giveaway. So that children's
Mhm,
book that had the spaghetti with the pasta, it's
mhm.
all about finding your confidence. And I'll give away a copy of that for a nugget winner at the end. So as Rebecca's going through this, share your favorite hashtag nugget in the chat, and then I'll come back and pick it. I'll come back and pick a winner at the end. We also just had a question, and this may be if you're just joining us. So I really want to make sure, as Rebecca's showing you this, the thing that makes this so different than the other tools that are out there is, as you'll see here, it's not finding a separate congruent, like cohesive clip from the middle. It's finding several highlights throughout the video to create the best, most optimized clip that is short from the entire video. So you'll kind of show us how we do that. But I think this is the thing to make sure everybody's recognizing. It's almost hard to even tell that that's what's happening because it makes it so seamless.
Yeah, I can't really show you how the AI does it because it's all at the back end. There are also, of course, a lot of like AI tricks that's happening
Yeah.
behind the back, but we just provide the most simple and cleanest UI
Well, and
for
I wanna
you
make
to
sure
use it.
though that not showing how it's done, but I want you to
Uh,
show like, see, that was a clip, and I can show you some on
yeah.
my side too, but you'll be able
Okay.
to see that it's not a cohesive, consecutive clip that
Hmm.
it's just chopping out of the middle of the video. It's compiling, it's doing a full compilation. It's like a highlight reel, making a really optimized section.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, maybe Molly, you can share it later on.
Yeah,
I
perfect,
can
I will.
walk you through the basic features, functionalities.
Awesome.
And for each clip, as you can see, we have a SEO optimized description. And here is what we call virality score. So basically, we use AI to give you a sense of how likely this video will go viral. We are constantly trying to improve the accuracy of the score. So in the future, you'll see a more accurate virality score. We also gave you recently for the score that we give you. And underneath here, this is...
Wait, so can you highlight that? Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
like
no
the most
problem at
annoying
all.
show host ever. I just think this is really important. The reasoning. So like read this out loud. Like I'm always shocked because it tells you, it's basically like you're taking a marketing class while you're watching this. Because like it says, this video provides valuable insights on the potential risks and dangers of AI, but could benefit from a more engaging content and relatable examples. So it's telling you how you can improve upon your video in the future as well.
Exactly. And this is one of the best practices that we actually learned from several video video editors. They told me that the best performing clips usually have a very attention grabbing hook and then a full body and a call to action at the end. So we also use these three different dimensions to partially determine the score of the virality.
It's amazing.
Yeah. All right, and as you can see, if you can just directly play this, and each clip comes with auto-generated captions, and as you can see here, auto-highlighted keywords as well as corresponding emojis. If you think this clip is already good enough, you can download the HD version of it. So the preview is just a low resolution. Alternatively, you can directly post this to your social media platforms, including YouTube, Instagram, as well as TikTok. Since this is a demo project, I currently cannot show you the posting feature. And so if you want to edit the clip, just click edit clips and you will be brought to the editing page. For the editing page, we have two major subpages. The first one is caption. Here you can have turn on and off the intro title. Intro title is an AI generated title that gives your audience more context as to what this clip talks about. And the intro title will show up on screen for 3 seconds before it disappears. And here is where you can, I guess, to edit some typos because the ASR is not always 100% accurate sometimes. You can also change the color of the highlighted keywords. And here is where you can change or update or add your own emojis. We would automatically generate some emojis based on the context or based on the text. However, if you think this emoji is inaccurate, or if you want to add a new emoji to a certain word, just click add emoji. We support the majority of the emojis that you can find on your phone.
It's so customizable in here, but also doesn't make you start from nothing. Like it gives you guidance to begin with, and then you can come in and actually customize it. You also, can you just copy that text right there with the emojis and everything in it? Like that?
I'm actually not sure. I haven't tried it, but I assume you could.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right next to caption is branding, where you can have more customization freedoms. And here is so here underneath here, this is where you can save your own default branding or editing things, which means that you don't really need to edit clip one by one. Once you have saved your brand kit or brand preferences, it would apply to all clips to save your time. Let me briefly walk you through what is underneath branding. So
and
here,
this all just came out yesterday, right? So that being able to save the different brand templates, that means once you decide like how you want it to look, you can just build it yourself right there and then go back to it again and again.
Exactly. Okay, go back to the auto caption. This is where it can turn on and off. We do support, as Molly said, we just launched several more font styles that you can choose to make your video sounds look a little bit more personalized. In July, you'll be able to upload your own font style, which will further customize your clips. And we also support several other different font styles like font weight, uppercase or lowercase, and also font size based on your own preference. Here is where you can change the font color. The default color is white, of course, but today I'm feeling a little bit pink, so I'll just add pink. And as you can see, the font color will change. Here is where you can change the AI keywords highlighter, the colors. So for instance, currently the default is green and yellow. I can change it to my preferred color and it will automatically show up here. Layout is a huge thing. As we just mentioned that we offer different kinds of layouts. So currently this is field layout. If you have two creators or two people talking, for instance, if I input Molly's interview with me to our platform later on, we will have this split layout that shows two people at the same time.
And the fill, just to make sure, the
Yeah.
fill layout means that it will actually crop out the sides of the video, but it'll fit the face in the middle of it. And that's another
Exactly.
thing too, that if you're like off to the side in your video, it finds your face, right?
Yes.
That's like when you watch that video that I shared with Alessio and I before, it actually moved from his face, from my face to his face, like did facial recognition to make sure it's staying on the face.
Yep, perfect. That's a great way to describe it. I'll steal your words. And fit is basically turning your 6:9 aspect ratio to 4:3, and then put that into 9:6 short video with paddings up and below.
And the one reason that you would want to make sure that you would want to do that is that if you're screen sharing, you don't want to have it cut the sides off because it may cut out your slides or whatever. So if you're screen sharing, that's where the main place that I use that one. Or if like, let's say you have puppets on your show.
That's true.
Like if you don't want the sides to be cut off.
That is true. Yes, we are developing completely new layout specifically tailored for screen sharing, which I think will be dropped sometime, hopefully in June. If not June, definitely July.
I'm so excited about that.
Yep. And auto emojis, this is where you can turn on and off emojis because not everyone is an emoji person. One last thing that I want to show is that we also support uploading your logos and call to actions. We actually have this templates that you can use.
So oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for that because I tried this is new and I tried it this morning just with a logo that I had on my computer and it turned out super wonky. So thank you.
Yeah, you should definitely use this. We just launched it yesterday, so we don't really have a lot of customization capabilities. But rest assured that in this month and the coming month, we will have more brand customization capabilities in terms of uploading your own overlays and adding your own font styles and adding more transition styles, as well as some other visual special effects, and sharing some roadmaps. So next week we will formally launch our product as a public to everyone for everyone to use. And in June we will launch this super exciting feature. It's called AI Copilot. It's basically thinking about ChatGPT built into our product, where you can tell our AI, "Hey, Opus Clip, I want you to find a part that talks about a specific topic." So it's keyword based. We want to make sure that creators can have more control in terms of what kind of clips will be generated. This is super exciting. And we will also support more languages. I know that probably a lot of audience of Molly's come from different countries. So this will also be exciting for creators that whose content is non-English. We will first support German and then French, and then I think Spanish and Portuguese.
One of our mastermind members does videos actually in both German and French.
That's great.
She currently lives in Mexico, so maybe in Spanish as well.
Ooh,
but her videos
wow.
are split. Virginie, this is for you. She's going to be so excited that you're doing German and French first. That's so great.
That's amazing. That's great to know. And we will also do some AI generated smart B-rolls. I think B-rolls, a lot of creators would add B-rolls.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm so excited about that. And you guys, and I know I get like very excited. What I would love to do, because this has been so awesome as a general overview, what I would love to do, if you guys are good with this, just tell me yes in the chat. I would love to show you, based on what Rebecca just said, I actually pulled up some things behind the scenes that I didn't know I could do with this before, but now I know that I can, and I'm very excited about it. So I would love to show you some like use cases of how to put this really into action to help you to get even better results with your videos. If you want that and you're watching, just say yes below. And then the B-roll thing is so valuable. So one of the things that has been a big problem for me is that I'll go to events or I'll travel and I'll take loads of footage. And then I'm like, what am I going to do with all this B-roll footage? So if there was an opportunity to be able to load a bunch of B-roll footage and then have it just clip the B-roll stuff together, it would be so good. Is that what it's going to do?
That is a great request. I'll share this with the team after this call. So I think we'll start with AI generated B-roll, or
Where it's not actually our footage.
it's not your footage. But I mean, that
Okay.
is much easier, right? Uploading is much
Yeah.
easier than AI generated. We just want to push the boundary and see what we can do with AI first.
Totally.
But rest assured, we will support uploading your own visual assets.
Okay, well, all of it I think is really exciting. You probably
Yeah.
could do something right now by loading like a random video in and just seeing what clips it comes up with. And then don't even use the words on top of it, you know? Okay, amazing. That is already so, so, so good. So what I would love to do is see if we have questions from anyone here in the community. And then I'd love to show like how that overlay feature works, because
Mhm.
I kind of figured it out earlier today, but I've not officially done it. So I think it would be fun if we did it together. Would that be
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna try something really weird with it, which I think will be fun. And it'll show ways that you can, like, lots of different possibilities can happen. One other question that I had is, and I'm gonna pull this up and show on my side. How do we get access to the social media scheduling? How does that work?
Oh, the scheduling, the social media scheduler is currently not available. It will be
Oh, what was
launched.
it that you but there's something where you can
Oh,
post it?
the auto post. The
Yeah,
auto
how does that
post.
work?
You just need to connect with your you just need to connect our platform with your own YouTube or
Where do we go to
Instagram.
do that?
Um, okay. So this is one thing that I forgot to mention. We are currently limiting that only to paid users for YouTube API, because
So
we
how do we pay? Because I would pay. I don't even know how to pay.
there's a buy. I think there's a buy more button on the upper right side
So
of
if
your.
I see. But I'm paid. I'm on these. Actually, I am paid. I forgot. I figured that out. I did that.
Oh, that's probably a bug. We will debug this after this call. But the reason why we're currently limiting that to pay users is because we've almost consumed all of our YouTube APIs, and YouTube hasn't really given us more API. But once we have more APIs, we will relaunch it to everyone with limited access.
Okay, and I lied. I did not pay yet, but I'm gonna pay right now. I thought that maybe I thought it looked like I had done something. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna buy this right now so we can see it
Ooh.
all. Okay, but if people wanna get in and try this out, I'm gonna put the link. Look what I did. I made this really cool thing. So I made this Opus Clip. You can go and use a scanner with a QR code to do this, or you can just go to molly.live/opus. And when people first sign up, they get 2 hours for free. How does that work?
Yes, they just get 2 hours for free, and they
But
can
is it 2 hours of uploaded
upload.
content? Is it okay, yeah, so,
Yeah,
like,
2 hours of uploaded content.
if they did an hour and a half, then that means they could do one more 30-minute video?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Um, Perfect. Okay, I'm buying this, and then I'm gonna show the whole entire thing, okay? So I'm not gonna screen share my credit card information, so just 1 second. And then if anybody else has questions, for me, what I really wanna show you is I wanna show you how you can put these overlays on top, and that can actually help you to add a call to action or a logo that is optimized for the style of video that you've now created. Because if you did a video that was in like the horizontal, like landscape style, like we have right now, you may have a logo up at the top, but you may want to add that into the overlay so that it's in this in the portrait mode as well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Amazing. All right. It says I've redeemed it. So if I go back to one of my old videos, will that have the opportunity for scheduling, do you think?
Yes.
Okay. I just put one in while we were live. We're going to go like totally rogue, y'all. And I'm going to do something I've never done before, but I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
Perfect. As you're doing this, you mind if I answer
Yeah, please do.
some of
Please
your
do.
audience
Yes.
questions? So Jeff Harrison, I'm handling multiple clients. Do I need to have a separate account for each? Currently, the answer is yes, but we will be developing the tenant account. I think it's in July. July or August, I don't really remember. I think it's July. So in a month or two, you'll be able to handle multiple clients under
Amazing.
one account. Yeah.
Awesome. Great question. Can you do this with any
Any
video?
videos? That is a great question. So the answer is no. Our algorithm is best optimized with talking head style videos, like interviews, podcasts, or speeches, or yeah, I just mentioned interviews.
Because we've even
We're
done it with like videos of me speaking on a stage, which has worked
mhm,
really well
yeah.
also.
We are currently not optimized with like music videos or gaming videos. There are several gamers who are using our product on a daily basis, and their clips are really good. But to be honest, we can't really handle all kinds of gaming bots very well.
And I think maybe what's being asked also is, could you do this with someone else's video? So how are you handling the like copyright type of thing with this?
that that is a great question. Our suggestion is that you use your own original content to avoid copyright strikes, because I think copyright strikes is it's like a myth. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes this person get it, but other people don't. So our suggestion is always to create your own original content. However, if you want to repurpose, always make sure that you give credit to the original video creator and
Yeah.
don't monetize off of that.
All right, very good tips. Okay, this looks like it's already working, so I'm really glad that I just bought this. So
Yay.
I'm gonna share this tab and I'm gonna show you. So this is actually from a video that I did a long time ago. Are you okay? Like 15 minutes. Okay, so this is from a video that I did a while ago, and you can see here that I got a 99, a score of 99 on here. And I love this feature where it's like, explaining why it did good. The hook sentence in this video is attention grabbing, which can help viewers to relate to the topic. It provides valuable insights on using AI and machine learning tools to generate content. However, the video needs improvement in terms of depth, detail, and structure to make it more engaging, which is probably the case for a 1-minute video, right? But
That's
look at this.
true.
I can actually just straight up post it here. So if I click on this, then it gives me the chance to be able to post it on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram Reels. I saw there was a question about other platforms. Do you know if LinkedIn or Facebook will be coming as well?
Yes, they are upcoming. Let's just say like July.
Okay,
Yeah.
amazing. And here you can see these are coming soon as well with TikTok and Instagram. So right here you can just post it right away, which for me, one of the most annoying things about these platforms is that I have to download it, figure out how to get it into another scheduler like Metricool or onto the actual platform. So having the ability to do this right away is really awesome.
Yeah, we will launch the scheduler in, I think, late June.
Okay,
Yeah.
even more amazing.
Yeah.
And then in here, if I go to edit it, like we were talking about earlier, I can come in and I can change all these things here, change the color if I wanted to do that. Can I change where this is actually placed on the video, or is that locked in?
Yeah, we will support that in June too.
Okay. See all of the things that are coming. I'm so excited.
Yeah, a lot of things are coming in June.
But I can change the size if I feel like that's a little bit too big, right? I can change all those things we were talking about. And then where does that overlay thing happen? Right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready what I did? Look at
Yeah,
what
I
I
kind of want
did.
to see what you're doing.
Yeah, so this is gonna look really silly, but I'm doing it just to prove a point of how magical this could be. So inside Canva, what I created was this is going to be my overlay. And so we actually have a program where we will create your content for you. And
Mhm.
here I can put AI multiply right here on the bottom. That's the name of the program. And then I could write in, or maybe I could put it even like in the middle because I don't want it to be totally covered up by the text on the bottom of the video. But watch this. Like I could put this, it's going to look silly, like I said, but we're just going to go with it. Okay, so this is now going to be the overlay that goes over my whole video. And I'm putting this picture here just so you can see what it would look like. So I've never done this before. I'm not sure if it's going to be fully optimized, but we're going to try it. I'm going to take this here and I'm going to, maybe I'll even go like this. Like I'll give a little speech bubble where then I'm in here and I'm like, real, like done, want us to repurpose for you? Like let us.
Oh, Molly, several of your audience are saying that they cannot see your canvas
Oh
screen share.
my gosh. Thank you. I am famous for doing that again and again and again. Sorry. Okay. So in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this with a transparent background. So right here, I'm going to say, let us repurpose your or repurpose for you. I'm just going to make it small, right? For you. And then I'm going to put the link down here. Poly.live/multiply is our application for that.
Mm-hmm.
And so then if I go like this, right, I'm going to make it so it all fits. I'm going to make the text a little smaller. I like to learn out loud. So we're going to see if this works, right? That's going to be a little bit better. I'm going to put it like this. And then I'm actually going to put a little speech bubble behind it. So watch this. Oops, I'm looking in text. That's not where I meant. Go to elements, and then I'm going to search speech bubble. It would be super cool if you guys had templates like this that we could fill in.
I know. As you were doing this, I was like, oh, it would be great if we are integrated with Canva.
I know, right? But even just this, and then watch, I'm going to go here and I'm going to change it a little bit. Flip it. Sorry, I'm going to the wrong thing. Flip horizontal. Great. Now this, I'm just going to put this right here, like next to my face. And I'm going to put the text inside the speech bubble. No, that one has to be so small. Can I make this bigger? Yes. Okay. Shoot. Okay, right there. Oh my gosh. Jeepers creepers. Okay, let us repurpose for you. And then I'm going to bring the little AI multiply logo in. I'm not going to make this perfect. Booming that to the front.
Is it layers? I think it's layers.
Oh, thank you. That's why. Bring to the front. Thank you. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, this looks like horrible, but it's just going to be to prove a point. Okay, so then I'm going to download it. And again, I'm making it look bad on purpose. Thank you. And I'm going to make sure that I do it with a transparent background. So when I do this with a transparent background, watch what's going to happen. Test. I'm going to put this in my delete me folder so that I don't have to save all these things on my computer. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to where I was over here. I'm going to share this tab. And then right here, I'm going to go in and I'm going to upload that file here. Ready for it? One moment. Are you on the edge of your seat? Oh, it's going to be so cool. It totally
there
works.
You go. Yeah.
Amazing. So it's obviously a little bit too big because it's like covering up my face, but then I can come, now I've like figured that out. So I can come back into Canva. How cool is that? I can come back into Canva. I can like use a different speech bubble that actually comes out of the side instead of that, like this one, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm just going to move this right by my face, make it even better. Move this here. And then maybe I'll put the AI multiply just down at the bottom or something. But this now is going to show up at the bottom without covering up my actual face. You guys, if that was awesome, just say awesome.
Yeah, as Molly is showing, you probably noticed that we currently don't offer like drag and drop or repositioning of the overlays. We will be supporting that very soon. We just launched this feature yesterday, so it does have its limitations right now.
But the thing is, when you get in on this stuff new, like when things are still not fully figured out. Oh, I did it backwards.
It's fine.
Whatever. That's even better. That's like perfect. Okay. So now when this video plays, that's going to be over the top of it, or you'll be able to see the whole thing, but it can have your full call to action at the bottom of it like that.
Yep.
Super cool. And so, Jeff, thank you. It's so good to see you here, by the way. So then this way you can have this little bit on the bottom where you can make it really tiny, or you can have a little thing down there at the bottom, your call to action, your overlay. You could make a border around the edge of it as well. Mm-hmm. And again, this is just a really easy way for you to be able to fully stand out with this stuff, because sometimes when the videos are templated like this, it's like everyone starts to look like Alex Hermosi.
Exactly.
Not all of us are going to wear nose clips and toe shoes or whatever it is, right?
Exactly.
So I think it's so cool.
Yeah, like, Molly, I have to steal your demos, and I'll probably definitely show it to our team. You're doing a great job at demoing the product.
Thank you. I love it so much. I think it would also be so cool. Like, this is one thing that Restream doesn't do, and I wish that it would. But in Be Live, if I bring, like, do you see above your head right now?
Oh.
No, those are our team members. And it's actually, yeah, exactly. It's actually a GIF where they're like
Cute.
waving, but in
Uh-huh.
Be Live it plays as a GIF. In here it doesn't
Mhm.
work as a GIF, but it'd be so
Okay.
cool if you could add GIFs that were searchable in as well,
Mhm.
if we're gonna work on wish lists.
Yep. That is already in our roadmap. But it'll come
Awesome.
after the AI generated B-roll, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
amazing. I'm so excited about it. So many cool things. So this really works just like the overlays do in a lot of our favorite live streaming tools. Like I've got these overlays randomly in here, right? Where you could put the title of it in the bottom of your overlay the same way
Mhm.
that we do in a lot of our live streaming tools. And I think that's just like a really awesome feature that I've not seen other places. So I thank you for that.
Yay.
Amazing.
Of
So
course.
good. Awesome. So what would you say to somebody who's really like, I know there are a lot of tools out there and I see some more questions. So we'll come back to the questions in a moment, but I have a question for you, which
Yeah.
is there's a lot of choices out there when it comes to AI tools all of a sudden. What would you say if someone is trying to decide which AI tool to go with and like, why would they go with Opus Pro or Opus Clip?
Yeah, I can give you two major uh, reasons. First, the product and technology itself is super solid. We're very confident to say in saying that we are the best, and we will continue to be because we're a team like who I wouldn't say like work around the clock 24/7, but we're basically doing that, constantly trying to learn and adopt new AI technologies and learn from the best creators and video editors to make sure that every creator, regardless big or small, can tell a good story through short video editing. So product itself is solid enough. And another thing is our attention and our love towards our community. We have
I was just getting ready to pull it up. So maybe I'll show it because you guys,
okay.
their Discord is one of the only things that'll actually get me on Discord because it is so awesome. So is that what you were going to say?
Yeah, Discord is amazing. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm glad that you mentioned it.
It is seriously so awesome. So once you start using the tool, you'll see that there is this Discord channel. Can you just tell us like a little bit about what you're doing in here? Because it is so bananas and so amazing.
Yeah, so in our Discord is our community platform, and whenever we have a new launch or a new announcement, we will first announce it on Discord. This is where you can find in product updates and miscellaneous. So server stats is basically a place where you can know if our server is down or if there's any issues. Which happens not as often, but sometimes it would happen because we constantly have a lot of creators using our server. So sometimes server would be down. And so discuss this is where you can, I guess, chat with your creators or chat with meet other new creators, and also feedback, bugs, and report. These are where you can give us your feedback as well as report some bugs. Our product currently is not 100% perfect. There will be issues, including curation or framing or some other bugs. Feel free to reach out to us directly in the
I love how
Discord
open
channel.
you are about that though, and the way the conversation is so open in there and that there's
Mhm.
actually human beings replying.
Exactly.
And then I love that this like the show your clips one is with people showing their clips in here, which is such a great way to get inspiration as well.
Exactly. One thing that I really appreciate and I love the best about our Discord is that creators would teach other creators how to succeed on YouTube or like different kinds of social media platforms by utilizing artificial intelligence or utilizing their own wit or smartness. That is what I really like seeing creators helping each other.
So awesome.
Mhm.
Really, really awesome. I'm so glad that you mentioned the Discord channel because I do find that it is such a great, valuable resource. So amazing. Okay, we have some other
Yay.
questions in here. And then again, like I said earlier, if you're just joining, you may have heard me talk about this before. Rebecca, I don't know if you've heard me talk
Mhm.
about this before, but there's a lot of people out there who are saying, here's the top 500 AI tools to use. Here's the top 1 million AI tools to use. I'm not about that. We're really streamlining. There's like 3 AI video tools that I use. And that's it. Like 3. That's it. There are like 3, copywriting tools that I use, and that's it. I personally am playing with others behind the scenes, but I'm doing that so that I can find the best and bring them to you.
Mhm.
And so you may notice that there's not very many other tools that I'm talking about. And if you want support and how to know which one is best for you, I'm super happy to guide you. The thing that I love about Opus Clip is that, like I said, it does that compilation video, which as of right now, there aren't other tools that are doing that. And I will say, there's another tool that I really keep trying to use that I pay for that has an octopus as their logo. And it doesn't work like this. And every time I go in to try and use it, I've like met with their team and I'm like, can you please help me get this together? And I can't get it to work the way that Opus does. So when it comes to compilation videos, like this is really the one that I love the most. So, okay. Okay. Do all the links have to be hosted on YouTube? So that you said is changing next week?
Yeah, currently we only support YouTube links. So next week we'll support local file upload. And I think late June or early July, we will support Google Drive, Dropbox, and Vimeo, and more link types.
Amazing. So good. Okay, here's another one. Hitesh, good to see you. And he says, does the software create video clips and auto-scheduled posts on any platforms yet? So just talk about that a little bit more. He says, holy moly, that'd be so good.
Yes, so auto scheduling will come, I think it's late June.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now you can go in and schedule it, like create it and then post it. But
Yeah.
then in the future, you'll be able to schedule,
Yeah.
schedule.
Yeah. Right now it's instant posting.
And another thing that we love to do with this is just when we're talking about scheduling, I love Metricool. And what we do with Metricool is we download all of our videos at once, and then you can put them in a spreadsheet and load a CSV sheet. And then Metricool will write the captions for you, which is pretty dang awesome. So even if you didn't want to, if you like, you have the captions written inside here, but it can get a little tricky. So you can like auto write a bunch of random captions that don't necessarily even need to go with a specific word. You could make that, or with a specific video, you could make them like, you'll never believe what you're going to see in this video. You know? So the ones that you get from Opus are going to be better, but there's all kinds of things you can do there. Okay. Major nuggets. I love it. I love it. So good. Okay. Any final questions as we're wrapping up today? This was so fun. Jeff has one from Palm Springs. Ready? Forgive me if you already answered it. What are the length restrictions? Great question. And yeah, how many clips per video? Yeah.
Currently our length, I think the limit is 2 hours at most, because we set this maximum length because we want to make sure that the clip accuracy is as good as possible. So actually, if you already know, like for instance, in an hour-long video, like the video from the moments from number 10 or 10 minutes to 20 minutes is the best, we actually suggest you to submit that 10 minutes rather than the whole hour.
Could you download the video and upload just that part onto YouTube unlisted so that you don't have to post it as an actual YouTube video?
Yeah, that would be the current workaround. So next week, we will allow you to select which time period out of a long video you want to repurpose directly from our platform.
And I even did, I didn't mean to hit stop sharing. Hold on. I actually did a video that was only 1.5 minutes long just to see what would happen. And so with this 2-minute and 42-second video, it gave me 2 different videos. And this video was already a compilation of sorts on its own. So I was like, I wonder what's going to happen. I'm just going to show you because I kind of tested the limits. When Facebook Live came out, it seriously changed everything because with just a phone, you could have a one-on-one conversation with thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people at once. So at the Prepared Performer, I noticed
that is not good.
Yeah, it there.
Yeah.
But then I realized I can go in, edit the clip. I can go to the brand and I can make it so that it doesn't do the split feature.
Yeah. That is something that we're currently focusing on. Framing, auto frame, like the framing thing is the biggest issue right now. We have tons of creators complain to us about it every single day. That's the reason why we're prioritizing it, and a new one will be launched next week. Awesome. And continue with that question. So if you upload a video that is shorter than 2 minutes, we will actually give you, like for the results page, we will at least give you one clip that is the original video, but with auto-generated captions.
Oh, that is a great point. So you can just, if you have short form videos, you can just load those. And once the YouTube thing isn't there, then I'm assuming you can just like load them straight from your computer or your phone or whatever.
Yeah,
Awesome.
exactly. If you only want like captions for short videos, you just need to upload short videos as
Yeah.
less than a minute.
Awesome.
And as for an hour-long video, will generate around 15 different
Yeah.
clips.
That's what I was going to say. And it's cool because they're nuanced. They're not, it's like sometimes it'll pull things that overlap, but I love that because we're trying to instill beliefs. Our whole purpose with our content for business is that we're instilling buying beliefs. So
Mhm.
it's good actually if some of it is repeated in different things because it's like that's your number one hit, right?
Mm.
I love it. I see this question from Genevieve as well, which says when they go to molly.live/opus and they get 2 hours for free, is that with a paid account? What's the difference between the paid levels? You want to show that?
Yeah, so currently 2 hours is for every creator. That is the free credits that every creator will get. We will launch the paid version or subscription next week. So currently what you can buy, I think Molly just purchased it. It's called an early bird pack. So for $15, you will get 3 hours of upload hour.
And when you say 2 hours, you mean per month or
Yeah,
ever?
per month. I think 2 hours will expire in 30 days or in a month.
Okay. So on this page, if you go to pricing here, but I would just start with the free trial because, oh yeah, it says it right here. So for the free trial, but if you go there, you'll get those 2 hours valid for 30 days. And then with these 880 additional upload minutes, is that going to be like forever or is that expire monthly? Oh yeah, I see it. That makes sense. Because this $15 is just a one-time thing. Eventually it's going to be $19 a month, correct?
Yeah, yes. Next week.
So go get it now is the thing. Because who knows what's going to be there next week.
But next week we'll have more features. So that's also exciting to anticipate.
It's amazing. I love it so much. Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I know you've got a call right at the top of the hour. So will you do me one last little favor and we'll pick a nugget winner?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I want to do. I see that we've got about 34 people here. You guys are all over the place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the chat overlay up on the screen. Have you done this before?
No. Okay. I'm very excited about it.
Almost as cool as Opus, whatever, the live stream. But this is our like almost as cool version. What I want you to do is share your favorite nuggets from today. So start typing your favorite nuggets in the chat and it will bring the comments up onto the screen. And then, I see. Susan says, I wonder how it would work for my acting classes with training actors. You could use this for like their reels from their movies as well. My really good friend, Sean Hankinson, whose birthday I think is this week, he played Ken on Barbie's Dreamhouse, the cartoon. And anytime we watch it, the Shalon Pufa, all of it, it's Sean Hankinson. And he has a company where he does reels for actors. I think it's called like actor clips. And this would be an awesome tool for him because you could put a clip from an actual movie in and have it just clip those moments in the movie. That's cool.
A great use case.
I like it. Okay. Amazing. Okay. I love all these nuggets. What we're going to do is I'm going to scroll through the nuggets on my side and then you're going to tell me to stop. And when you say stop, I'm going to stop on the winner.
Okay.
Okay. But I'm going to do it on my side, so you won't see me scrolling. So just say stop whenever. And the nugget that's closest, I'm going to pick.
All right. 3, 2, 1, stop.
It is. Oh my gosh. This is what the nugget is. Awesome features from International K9.
Yay.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to email me at molly@thepreparedperformer.com. It's right here. You can see my giant screen, maybe Molly at thepreparedperformer.com. And then you're going to send me your address and I'll send you a book in the mail. So awesome.
Yay. The spaghetti book, right?
Yes. It's not actually about spaghetti, but here, I'll show you. It is called Finding My Awesome, Self-Love, Confidence, and Joy. And this is our system for finding confidence in your business, on camera, in sales, but I put it into a children's book. And the reason that I put it into a children's book is because I wanted it to be like a Trojan horse. So when adults read it to the kids, they have to consume the content themselves.
That's true. That's smart.
So good. Hooray. Awesome. It's been so great to have you. And I look
Thank
forward to
you.
connecting in the future too.
Of course. Thank you so much, Molly. And thanks everyone for your time, for, listening to us talking. I hope it's, time well spent.
I know that it was, and I'm so excited to see
Mhm.
what you guys create so that you can get out there and help more people. And, the more fun you have, the more money you'll make. So go make some fun, some
That's
money, and
true.
make an impact.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you. Bye. We'll see you
Bye.
soon.